Hello, good afternoon and welcome to the Chilli Kitchen. It makes a nice change for us to review a spice mix today as opposed to a sauce. We've got the Twisted Chilli Ltd and they've given us, well not given us, we actually purchased a Jalfrezi chili packet from them. We've got a few others as well to try, but we've gone for the Jalfrezi today. It's a nice little spice kit, it smells great from what we've experienced so far. What we've done in a kind of TV chefy kind of way is we've gone for all pre-prepared ingredients, and so we're kind of good to rock and roll with all of this. One very minor criticism on the packaging that we would just pick up on is you don't really know what you need completely in the way of measurements until you open up this packet. So whilst it does say on the back that you need some meat and onions, etc., you don't quite know how much, so you kind of have to open it up in order to find that out, which if this is on a kind of a supermarket shelf, you're having to kind of peer inside or open it up, and not everybody's that happy about that. So we're looking forward to trying this. Without further ado, we're going to put our onions in. We're going to follow the recipe right down to the letter in the book, or in the little booklet that comes with this. First things first, onions in. We're using a little bit of star anise as recommended as well, just to bring out a little bit of sweetness in the onion, and really just to give a little bit of an aniseed aroma to it. So in the pan it goes. And we're going to cook this for around about maybe about 5 minutes, just to make sure they're nice and golden and brown. Okay, so we've been frying our onions for a little while, and they're starting to turn golden brown. The star anise have kind of served their purpose now, so we're actually just going to get a shot of those and just pop them in the bowl there. And we'll just leave the onions to do their bit for a little while longer. Next thing we need to do is we need to make a little paste out of the spice kit. We've got some ginger and garlic puree already in the bowl, and we actually put the entire packet in for this. So we'll just quickly get that out. I'm going to pop that there, and it does say that we can add a little bit of water. Smell wise, very classic curry smell to it, lots of fantastic spices going on. We won't list them all, as I think we've already said, but we'll pop a little note on as to all the spices that are in here. Clear, this is going to need this some water, so we'll just pop some of this in, see how that works out. Just give it a bit of a stir. Might need a little bit of water in just a second. So again, it doesn't really say quite how much water you need, but we've just used probably close to, I don't know, about 75 ml, something like that. So, and that's more of a paste sort of section, paste image now. So there we go. Looks good, smells good. We're actually going to go straight in the pan with that, and that's going to start making this chilli kitchen smell rather nice. So, there we go. Okay, so we're going to give that a good stir in. There we go. So we're just going to leave that for about another 1 or 2 minutes, just to let that cook in a little bit. Just so that powdery texture doesn't kind of live through the meal too much. So we're just going to let that cook out, and then we'll be adding in things like our meat and chilies in just a second. So our spice paste has been mixing in with the onions and the oil quite nicely for a couple of minutes. It's smelling amazing so far. Next thing in, we're going to put in the meat. We've gone for chicken today. You can also use lamb. It's about 800 grams for what it's worth. That's just going to go straight in the pan like that. It also suggests that we put the chilies in at the same time, so we've gone for some green finger chilies as per the instructions. Lovely looking colours there. And we're just going to give that a good coating, a good mix over. Now our chicken's in the pan. We're going to make a little stock. So we've got some tomato puree. It's around about 2 tablespoons. So that's just going to go straight in on top of the stock that we've already prepared. It's chicken stock for what it's worth, but you can just use water according to the ingredients. And a whole tin of chopped tomatoes as well. I'm just covering it with a spoon just to stop the splash. And a good mix in. So in with the stock mix, like so. And we'll give this a good stir again. And once you've given it a good stir around, it'll be a case of then just really leaving this to cook out. Talking around about 15 to 20 minutes. We're going to pop a lid on. We'll get some rice on the go in a minute, and we'll see how it all works out. Thanks, Joe, for
cooking this up. I've been looking forward to this. He's been hard at work in the kitchen, and he's followed the instructions that are supplied in there. It's all in there, and they do loads of different flavours and everything. So now, really, the proof is in the eating. So let's have a quick taste. Thank you, Joe.
No, no worries. Looks appetising. It smells very good. And you get stuck in with the chicken and just a bit of sauce to start.
Oh, it's actually got quite a nice bit of heat to that.
Oh, good kick.
And for a Jalfrezi, so yeah.
I mean, this company rates this with 3 chilies out of 5. So 1 being mild, 5 being very hot. So this is somewhere in the middle. It does have good bite to it. What's nice is that it's not powdery. There's a lot of dried spice in that spice mix, and it's not powdery at all. I'm really liking that, and it's really well balanced. I'm getting a lot of flavours through from the cumin, the coriander. They've got cinnamon and clove in there, and they're 2 spices that you can't use too much of, otherwise it can just it tastes like some weird Christmas curry. But no, it's very good.
I think when Joe was cooking it, I was watching it, and there was 150 mils of oil, which was a start thing, and sort of like, oh, that's a lot of oil. And actually, it's sitting on top of the. It's not. It's actually. It's cooked in. It's not oily. Really great. Great flavours. That for all in one. You back it in, smash, simple. You've seen how simple it is.
Yeah, it's nice and quick, isn't it? Dead quick, dead easy. It's a nice spice kit. That I mean, that's the kind of thing. That's a weeknight curry.
Yeah.
It's nice and easy when you're tired, come in from work, job done. That's really good. As always, I said, would I buy it? Actually, probably would. Yeah. I think actually would. It's something I'd go back for. That's a nice mix. We need to try the others. So our opinion's based on this one, but yeah.
Yep, and as they say, keep calmer and curry on, as their company logo.
So,
definitely I'd buy it.
Yeah, check out the Twisted Chilli.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Cheers.
guys. Cheers.